So it's 6:41 now. Jason is still sleeping and the storm is still raging. I feel like it's gotten a little bit calmer and I'm hoping that this is a trend. David says not really, but it definitely feels a whole lot better when the waves were just coming through continuously, beating and coming through this companionway. The bilge pumps were going crazy at one point. I can show you out the window what the waves look like. It kind of is something to behold. This is looking out over the bow of the boat. It's pretty hard to stay steady because I'm holding on for dear life. David's got the sails reefed to their absolute minimum to try and give us a little bit of control. Yeah, I think Amy got this exactly right. I think we have to thank Peter Derrick for teaching her math, and she obviously learned about vectors somewhere along the line because she knew that 5 o'clock was the point when we would actually really hit the brunt of the storm. Our girls, both Amy and Jessica, have been the most consistent in giving us the most accurate weather updates. So thank you to them for that. This is an underwater portal. It's been seriously washed. It's not really underwater, but it's been underwater in this weather quite significantly. So you can see stuff has been strewn all over the cabin floor. I had to close the sliding doors so that David's breakfast cereal didn't get completely wet. We had 1 or 2 oil rigs that we had to contend with as well during the night just to make things a little bit more fun. David wants to tack now, so I'm going to go up above the deck to help with that. It would be really cool if I could get one of the waves coming through just to show you how they splash over, but I think that every time I pick up the camera it looks like it's pretty darn peaceful and calm, but really it's not. Is out in the storm. He's coming inside. It's kind of a little bit rough going. We just tacked and we got a huge wave, so the bedding is all wet down here and I've got something trying to absorb it from the step. So this was kind of major excitement, just the tack, and Jason came up to assist us. So I'll give you a little bit of a backstory about David. David was about 9 when he built his first little boat called Goblin out of steel, and there are photographs somewhere of both David and his little brother playing in Goblin on their swimming pool. From then he did wood laminate racing boats for single man dinghies and raced those. He represented South Africa sailing at the World Championships in Holland in about 1982. I met David in 1984. He had built his first steel ocean-going boat. He was already qualified as a dentist and had spent 2 years in national service. So at the age of 25, he had achieved quite a lot. And he also had long skinny legs, which would be a good thing to breed out my short fat ones. So I decided that he was a good catch. Since then, he's built a further 3 steel hulled boats, so that's 4 steel boats altogether. Aside from boats, he's built a house, pretty much drew up the plans, submitted the plans to an engineer, got a stamp on it, and proceeded to build a house that my mother lived in. He has also built swimming pools, a cabin, barn, etc., and upstage arts as well. So he's definitely a bit of a keeper. I don't know if I'm going to get another big wave, which is probably a really good thing, and I shouldn't be hoping for one, but it would be kind of cool. We also have 2 daughters, Amy and Jessica. Amy is 31 and lives in LA and is pursuing a music career. Jessica lives in Houston and is at U of H. She is an amazing artist and one of the most beautiful souls you could ever meet. And then Jason is on the boat. He is 11 turning 12 in May and is a really, really bright kid, doing Algebra 2 at the age of 11 turning 12. So, pretty darn neat kid. Anyway, I think I'm going to give up on getting these big waves.